It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
We on a mission and that's bringing y'all the truth. You know the problem, but we get into the root. The devil watching, yeah, he always on pursuit. But Jesus is our rock, so we shall not be moved. We on a winning team, so we can't lose. We say facts, cause we hitting y'all with proof. Started from the bottom, now we standing on the roof. As God as our witness, we gon' make it to the moon. When you want the truth, the world be hiding it. This the real word, we providing it. We got Ace, BK, Truth, Rick Star, and we plan to make a movie like it's Pixar. We came a long way from the plantation. We just tryna save your souls from damnation. So if you down with the message, tune in every week. It will lead you to the message that you seek.
It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
Shout out to everybody for watching. Shout out to The Real Word Season 9, Episode 24.
Guess who's back? Oh, it's Kobe number. Now I gotta go extra hard, man.
Yeah, the 24 for Kobe. You should already know.
I should have pulled out the jersey underneath. Like,
Oh, man.
I got the number 8 and not the 24.
Facts.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody for supporting. Shout out to everybody for being here with us. Shout out to Craig back in the building.
Brooklyn!
Clap it up. So we got a lot to talk about. So where you want to start at?
Well, first of all, shout out to your. Oh yeah, you're right. Toast, salud, whatever they say.
Salud.
But yeah, shout out to your sister, man. Baby shower was lit.
Yeah.
Fanciest baby shower. Gotta put the pictures up.
Yeah, so far this year, right?
So far in my life.
So shout out to Sophia for that baby shower, man. She gonna have a boy soon. So shout out to her. Shout out to all the expecting parents, including yourself. You know, you have a boy
you
too.
better get a boy before you, man.
Man.
It's alright.
I was the first one that had a kid out of everybody, so I had the first grandkid.
Yeah, you made the love in the house.
I could have had some more, but COVID, complications. You know how it goes.
Right?
You know the vibes.
That's actually a good topic right there. We always talk about relationships. So we was venting today. I can't say who, I won't say where, but they know who they are, and we're just gonna get into the details of it.
Okay.
There's this girl in a relationship. Well, no, she don't want to call it a relationship. Past scars.
Okay, situationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Been together for a little while, and they've been going out 5 months, and for some strange reason, she don't want to put a title on it. What do you think about that? What's the first 2 guesses?
She don't want to put a title on it?
Yeah, he wants to.
He wants to, but she don't want to?
Yeah.
Okay, it could only be a couple things. She don't feel like he's good enough. 1, she's still shopping around. 2, which would go back to 1, he's not good enough. or 3, she outboying 1 nigga.
Well, so more details. Because I'm trying to get into it myself, thinking about what is it, right? Because he make more bread than her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. She got a baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So good enough, I don't know. Who's the cleaner one on this record right here?
Even if a girl has a baby daddy or 2, she still could feel that big confidence based upon her looks, mostly.
Superior to the clean man with the track record, clean? Car, everything, 2022, all of that.
I don't think she cares because she probably been around.
Well, here's the thing, been a couple months, they're going traveling together and everything for weeks, for days, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
He says he still haven't got to the crib. Mind you, he got some. He hit the touchdown.
But he never been to her house.
Yeah, it was at his house.
How long has he been with her?
5 months.
5 months, he never been to her house. Shaky. Does she still live at home with her parents?
No, she got her own place. Her kid was away for the last 2 months, and still she did.
That part is kind of sus.
That's where we stopped at today,
Because he might just be a side nigga.
And he's wondering too in himself, like he's like, she seems so. Something's off here, She seems so.
He might be a side. I mean,
they ain't gonna give it to him like that.
Yeah, he might be a side. Cause I ain't gonna hold you.
Real.
I was with this girl, right, for about, I'll say a year maybe. We was working at the same place basically.
What do you mean
right?
with her though? We talking about situationship again?
Alright, I'm gonna explain to you. We worked at the same place.
Was it a situation?
And our cubicle was next to each other, and then we started dealing with each other.
Was this a situationship or a relationship?
When we started dealing with each other, she claimed that she was with someone or getting. just let me tell the whole story. When we got together, she was saying that she was getting over the last guy, which is what every girl say when you first meet them.
That's exactly what this one is.
And then so I was like, alright, so what you try to do? Like, and then I end up smashing, and then 9 times out of 10, when a girl has a man or a husband or dealing with a dude, after you smash, they have this guilty thing, or they push the blame on you, like, why you made me have sex with you?
Or they try to find some way to end it.
Yeah, or they like, why'd you make me have sex with you? I didn't want to have sex with you.
Wow.
Ma, this is not rape.
That's what I was going to say. For the record.
Yeah, So where is this all coming from? Like, what are you talking about? And so I was dealing with it, and then like I would only go to her house at nighttime. She only wanted me to come at night, like around, I'll say 10, 11 o'clock. But the way she would do it is she would always make it seem like she got home late and would always say, oh, I gotta settle down, I gotta do this. Then she's like, oh, you could be on your way, knowing that it was at least a 45-minute drive to her crib because she lived in the Bronx.
She made you travel. Damn.
So that gives her a good 2 hours to prep, like 2-3 hours to prep.
Yeah.
So then by the time I get there, 9 times out of 10,
Clean.
house clean, she be in the bed with all the lights off.
Ready.
And just when I be like, yo, I'm outside, she would unlock the door and then run back into the bedroom.
She wanted that scenery.
Exactly. So she kept doing this. Then one day, I went to her crib for Sunday dinner. And when I came to the crib for Sunday dinner, I looked out the window. It was a dude bringing in groceries. And she sent out her cousin to get the groceries from the nigga. And I'm like, yo, if I decide to do
after a whole year going by dealing with this person, she never spoke about this guy.
Eventually she said, oh, that's her best friend. She hit me with that line. And then I was looking out the window and I see this dude bringing groceries. I'm like, yo, am I the side dude or is he the side dude? He's bringing groceries. Then I thought,
yeah, both just players on the team. I don't know who's the star.
I don't know, but her mom wanted him to be the star because she's like, you just need to move out the way so they can be together. So I was like,
alright.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, alright, you know.
And then out the way. I didn't know this was a team.
Exactly. And then years later, again, I start dealing with it. One day I go to her crib.
We're in a very dangerous zone.
I know, right? I had to stop doing with that. But one day I went to her crib, and then when I come in, again, she got all the lights off. But this time I got my phone in my hand. So I look over in the corner by the TV. I'm like, these some big ass shoes. Whose shoes are these?
Damn.
Look, I see dumbbells.
She ain't cleaned up properly.
I'm like, yo, whose dumbbells are these? And I can't ask my dad for nothing no more, so you gotta take the space of my dad. And I need to know what you do, because when my dad asks me what does he do, I gotta tell my dad. I'm like, yo, hold on. Who said I want to meet your dad? Who said I want to sleep with you? Who's saying any of these things? I'm just getting to know. This is only the second conversation. You need to slow down. So she goes, nope. F out of here, blah, 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 F that.
I know you want to be a good person, but sometimes you gotta hit the block button early. But some of that nothing.
I'm gonna tell you the story. So she keeps chatting, she keeps chatting, and then she starts going, whatever, blah, blah, blah. She's like, why do you keep talking to me? Because I keep going off on you, and we keep arguing. I'm like, we're not arguing. I'm like, we're not arguing. You're arguing. I'm like, you're just yelling. I'm like, I'm just listening. I'm chilling. Like, you're the one that's smashing. Oh, I'm not mad. She's like, anyway, you had enough? I said, as a matter of fact, I did have enough. I gotta go take a shower now. I'll talk to you later. She's like, whatever. She's like, anyway, I'm about to go get fucked up. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, okay.
On the second conversation?
No, yeah. I'm like, okay, have fun. Click. And then I was like, yo, you good? And I was like, have fun with your dates. She's like, yup, I always do. I said, okay. And then later on that afternoon, I called her back because I told her I was going to call her back. She said, oh, you called me back? I said, yeah. I said I was going to call you back. She goes, oh, anyways, blah, blah, this and that. She was like, oh, yeah, me and you keep going back and forth. We keep arguing, so I just want to know why you keep talking to me. Why you keep talking to me? I'm like, yo, this is only technically the second day we're talking. Like, we're literally just having a regular conversation.
Trying to.
And I'm like, the first time.
That ain't regular. She already changed that.
The first conversation we had, she told me her whole life story, from all the abortions she had to all her, cause her first thing was, I ain't having no kids. And she's like, oh, I ain't got no kids, cause she's 30 something. She like, oh, I ain't having no kids, and I don't got no kids. I'm like, alright.
Just straight to the.
So when I hear 33, no kids, ain't having no kids, I don't even know what the details is, cause I've dealt with enough women to know the details. Obviously, you had a few abortions, so I go, how much abortions you had? She go, one. She goes, nah, I had one, but then I had another one, but then I had another one after that, but the first one, that's the one that I count, cause that's the one that hurt my feelings. I'm like, yo, you're bugging out. So she was like, oh, you a therapist, right? So I'm about to lay everything out on you.
Damn.
Bro, that's what all of them be doing. They be trying to get free sessions. I'm like, yo, I charge you $100 an hour. Like, yo, you been on the phone for 2 hours and you not trying to pay. Like, hey, what's good with you? So like, yo, what's good with y'all? But that's the first thing they
you know what you got? That's on the bio. You gotta put you get free sessions,
bro. That's the first question. So what do you do? Oh, you a psychotherapist? Okay. Like vomit, like for hours. Just tell me the whole life story.
To save them.
Yeah, to listen.
Yeah.
So she goes, so how do you feel like if I came up to you and I was like, babe, I need $200 or $500 or $1,000? Would you ask me why?
See, I'm that's like, the problem right now.
I'm like, yeah, I would ask you why, because I'm investing in you. I would like to know what's the return or for what. She's like, oh, then we already gonna have some problems, because if I go to my dad and ask for $500, my dad not gonna ask me why. I'm like, yeah, because that's your dad.
Stop right there. He gonna ask. Nobody gonna give you money without asking.
Because you know what's her next statement?
Even my 9-year-old, I'm asking, what you need this money for?
Bro, you know what's her next statement? Oh, my dad gonna say, and if I'm with you and I ask my dad for $500, he gonna be like, oh, what happened to the guy you having sex with? Why can't he give you the $500?
That's exactly. A valid question.
So he's asking me. So I'm like, yo.
Of course they gonna ask questions.
And then she goes, oh, based on what I know, guys that have a lot of money, when you ask them for a lot of money, they don't really ask you for why. They just give it to you. I'm like, oh, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, there's something different where a guy want to just give you a gift. Like, I've done that before, like buy them an expensive gift.
If you ask them for money,
yeah,
they're going to ask you what you're buying.
Yeah, you know?
Nobody just give money without asking. Not the bank.
Bro.
Not a loan shark.
So
nobody asks for, if you ask them for money, everybody going to be like, why? What are you getting?
Yeah, even the bank asks you for a business plan.
Even if it's $5.
Bro, then she's watching the Giants game the whole time, because she claims she's a Cowboy fan, and she keeps stopping, and she talking like a man, like, yo, yeah. And I go, yo, they just gave him a 40 burger. She's like, I never heard that shit in my life. I'm like, yo, if you listen to football, you listen to analysts at school,
something like that.
They say 40 burger all the time. She's like, well, I never heard of that, so I don't know if it's true or not.
Have you ever heard of 40 burger? I'm gonna do a poll.
Yeah, if you ever heard of 40 burger, write that down. She's like, but I've never heard of it. I'm like, in 33 years, you never heard of 40 burger? Nope. I'm like, okay, do you want me to send you a link of it? She's like, why you going so hard? I told you I never heard it. So I'm like, yo, if you never heard of it before, I'm trying to explain to you. She's like, no. I said, alright. I said, you can stop now. She's like, don't tell me what to do. I said, alright, then go ahead. She's like, don't tell me what to do. You still telling me what to do. I said, yo, so what do you want? I said, alright, so finish. She's like, I told you, stop telling me what to do. Stop telling me what to do. I'm gonna get real disrespectful. Stop telling me what to do.
You already have.
And I was like, you know what? Bang, hands up. She calls me right back. I don't pick up. She called me back again. I don't pick up. She texts me, oh, you acting like a girl. Now you hanging up on people. I'm getting under your skin. I thought you wanted to talk to me. Why you not picking up?
I don't even know women to hang up on people. They actually wouldn't mind keep cursing you out for as long as they can. From my history.
Bro, I wake up this morning to like 3 missed calls, 2 text messages.
She's still trying to talk to you?
Bro.
She wants it.
Bro. She gonna be like, oh, you think you all of that? That's why you think you got mad girls waiting to be with you, blah, blah. That's why you acting like that, that's why you moving like that, so what do you want with me?
I hope she catches the episode.
And I'm like, yo, I don't want nothing from you. She like, you sure? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure. We're just talking. She's like, oh, because I'm not the kind of girl you just talk to when you bored. I don't even know what you're trying to do.
Actually, you kind of hard.
But you just want me to pay you for that entertainment. That's what it sounds like. $200, $300, $500 at a time. Like, ma, I know where to get that cheaper.
But she should actually be paying you for the therapy.
Exactly. And if I wanted time, I know where to get it cheaper. And he look better than you. The fuck out of here. Like, you know.
There's a big ego complex going on.
Yeah, man.
The same girl with the guy. He said how the girl doesn't want a relationship, but she's like, oh, she might go to Georgia, where her baby father is, her daughter sometimes goes by. So she's thinking about moving where the baby father is, make it easier for her daughter. She got family out there.
Easy access.
And he told her that he got property out there. So this is what she says. Oh, would you move to Georgia? And he's like, if we're down that path, we'll talk about it.
Nah, that nigga need to move out the way, bro.
He in the way, not even trying to talk to her like that anymore.
Nah, he's in the way of the family.
He's actually saying he's like, yo, I honestly at this point, I'm waiting for her to hit me up. If she hits me up, go on. He's like, I'm tired of spending money though, and feeling like there ain't no benefits out of this.
Of course he's gonna spend money, because that's a check that she gets to save.
Damn, man.
Bro, she already thinking about the baby daddy.
But he really looking for love.
He's looking in the wrong places. That's just what it is. Like, he gotta hold that L.
Well, let me be blunt. His first initial saying was, I just want some pussy, which is.
And he got some.
Yeah.
And how much did he have to spend? Because he said he's tired of spending money. He
probably spent a couple hundreds, probably next to 1,000 by now, because they went to Atlantic City.
Yeah? How many times?
Once. They just did it.
Okay,
So, he's like, that's why he's at the breaking point now, because he got money. Money ain't an issue.
Okay.
But
he did the Atlantic City thing. Everybody do the same play, bro. Atlantic City, Vegas, Miami, and then Mexico would be.
You gotta take that one trip, that one splurging trip.
One local, one international.
And when you do that, you gotta find out, like, all right, what it is. What are we doing here? Like, I ain't taking you on another one. But I feel like she's hustling. He don't want to get hustled. No, but he don't care that much to hustle her, When she start throwing the tantrums and so on.
So that means he's losing.
That's what he feels like. And that's why he's like, I'm done. I'm at the point where she gotta hit me up so I can see if she really cared that much.
She don't care. Because has she hit him up?
I don't want to say that to him because I feel like...
Has she hit him up?
I haven't gave him the real...
Has she hit him up? He's still waiting, right?
He's still waiting.
Sucker ass.
Why God?
Because for what? Like, honestly, if he's a single man with that much money, the way you say he does, he should have a lineup, at least a starting 5.
But he's socially awkward. I would say. Oh, what better? He's not player like.
But
he's
he
not
has
trying
money.
to be a player. But he's not trying to be a player. I think that's his problem.
It's either you all right, let's just say we're playing basketball, right?
Yeah.
And everybody on the court's a player. And I'm like, oh, I'm not a player, but everybody else is playing.
You're in the game.
And I'm going to be a victim.
That's what's happening.
People are going to score me easiest, right? They're going to be like, yeah, this dude trash.
Because, I'm going to be honest, I got to be politically correct in this. So, I feel like I'm new to the area, I'm talking to him. I'm not being ruthless to him. But
red pill, blue pill?
Yeah, in the sense of I don't want to be, I'm kind of just trying to form in the situation I'm in. But since this is the real, I gotta be real. I feel like he's getting suckered. Like he's wasting his time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give it to him gently, but he's wasting his time. I think he's catching on. He noticed.
She's trying to move down to Georgia to make her family work, bro. That's what she low-key said.
Yeah, and the reason why she ain't invited him up is because her home is very sentimental. I got it.
Because that's where her family is.
Yeah, I gotta be blunt.
She probably still be having sex with the baby daddy in the bed. And
we all know how that goes.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
She got a house and he can't come.
She's tricking off of him.
She probably got cameras in her house, at least a ring. And he probably has access to a ring camera to see who's over there.
Imagine.
Bro.
That's too far.
A couple of us been in that situation, bro.
So should I give him the real? Should I just tell him?
That's none of your business.
That's the weird thing, right?
Unless you really care about him, unless he's your boy.
I mean...
Because sometimes you can tell people something and they can hate you for it, man.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, they can hate you for it.
The truth hurts.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how close you are with him. I would say to tell, well...
I know him less than he knowed her.
Okay.
Yeah, he known her longer.
But he said he's waiting for her to hit him up.
I feel like he's closer now at the stage of he's catching on.
I think honestly he probably hit her up and she probably didn't answer.
Cause let me tell you, there's more complaints. There's so many. And I'm trying to guide him into it, but I'm like, yo, if she keep bringing up something to complain about, then she ain't happy. What's she doing here? She's just picking her time with you in a sense. Cause she complained about his outfit and she complained about what he orders.
She's trying to change him.
Yeah.
Into what she likes.
Yeah. She literally had him wear an outfit she bought.
What type of outfit was it?
Big t-shirt and everything. Because he's a big guy. So
why big t-shirt?
He already says, he lacks some confidence. That's why I'm like, he's looking for love. He's not trying to be, the star player.
So, you describe this guy, he sound like an insecure simp. Yeah. And then she's preying on him. Like taking advantage of him, like taking him for his money.
I mean, if you want to be a brutally, I would not say the word.
Bro, I'm gonna give you a story.
This is
right?
the real, right?
I had a friend, and my friend had a sister, and I had a brother.
Yeah.
Well, I have a brother.
Yeah.
My brother starts dealing with that friend's sister. Mm-hmm. The whole time, that friend's sister has a man who's making close to $100,000 a year. Damn. Again, same thing. Fat guy, same thing. Fat guy, glasses, nerd, bald head, same thing.
Tough world.
So
the weak get eaten.
My brother's there with the girl, slobbing on his mouth, wilding out.
X-rated.
One day, my brother's chilling in the crib. He gets a call. Yo, you sleeping with my girl, bro? Are you dealing with my girl? Nah, bro. Who's this? Who's your girl? My girl so and so, bro. You having sex with her? Nah, bro. I don't even know her. You bugging out. Hangs up the phone. But he's smashing. So then we go on a vacation, right? And
in fact, let me tell you. Wait, let me break it down. In the beginning, it was my intention, but then after I noticed her paranoia and everything, I'm like, you're just cool to hang around. And you know what? Let's be blunt. Guys like nice, pretty girls around them. It make me feel good. I don't even need a slap. Other people gonna think I'm slapping. So in my mind, I'm like, I just invite you to hang out because I like good-looking company.
Bro, the last 3 attractive women I was around, I didn't have sex with them, and they kept asking why, and they try to dangle the poons in front of me in order for me to continue to spend time with them.
And they feel disrespected by it in a way.
But bro, when you don't smash them and you get to know them, you get to see how ugly they are on the inside. You're like, damn, like I'm happy I wasn't blinded by the buns. Now I could really see you for who you are.
And women, I don't know if they know, but they do have to have a personality.
A lot of them don't. And that's the thing.
They don't develop them. They don't even. I don't even know. You know what? I blame a little bit of the media because especially our type of media, they are pushing sex so heavy that I think all they think about is I just gotta be sexy. I just gotta be sexy.
All he want is sex, and then when he doesn't, he's trying to get to know you. Like that's why with me, like she already knew that she wasn't good enough for me, and she kind of said it during the conversation, but then she tried to oversell herself. But she lost herself at the same time.
She was trying to, boost her own ego in the conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She tried to say, she had a father in her life.
Something's wrong with you.
Yeah. She tried to say, she had a father in her life and he provides, but you come from a broken home. Like, there's a lot of intricate moving parts.
It's already showing.
Yeah, and at the same time, she curses a lot. And she said, I know you don't like me, always yelling, cursing, and arguing, blah, blah, this and that. Why you still talking to me?
Because you don't got no person.
And I was like, at the end of the day, I'm from Brooklyn. Like, you talking rah, yelling and screaming, that doesn't mean nothing for me.
You know what? You know what?
Wait. And that's what she said. Who cares you from Brooklyn? You ain't even from here. You from Haiti. Like, yeah.
You told me yesterday, yeah. And I'm like, damn, what a hater.
I was like, I've been in Brooklyn way longer than I lived in Haiti.
That's what time
I'm like, I just went back to Haiti after 33 years. What are you talking about, man? Like,
I've been here for long enough to claim Brooklyn, like.
Facts. And I'm like, you don't intimidate nobody. Like, if anything, you come off like one of them project girls. Like, ugh.
She live in Jersey, or?
Newark, man. Trying to act like she the baddest thing in the world. Like, relax yourself. And I looked through her Instagram. She has Jordans, bro. Jordans and jeans. She looked like she's still in high school. And she was like, guys be acting like this, all that, because they buy me a pair of sneakers. I'm like, I was buying chick sneakers in high school, man.
I'm trying to think.
Like, I'm over that already.
I have a y'all know me from back in the days, man. I used to, I was lover boy Craig, Yeah, so I was always loving a little way too. Are you buying her all this stuff? I was doing. Is it simp behavior to want to be a caretaker as a guy? Cause
I would say yes and no. If the girl is being disrespectful, and you could tell like she's using, because when a girl using you, you know when she's using you, bro. You just want to ignore the signs, but when she's using you, you know. If it's a girl that you love, that you want to be with, and that you cherish, and you buy, like, say, for example, you out, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to buy her this, and you just cop it for her, then that's different. Yeah. That's different, bro.
But she's asking for it.
Yeah, and then you just looking at her like them chicks in Haiti I was telling you about. They all asking for phones.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know you. Like,
we even get to that. We even build a relationship in any sort of way for you to be asking for a handout. Damn.
Yeah.
Even at the bank, they'll tell you gotta build a relationship with the bank before the bank give you money. Like, you gotta have a record.
Yeah. It's like, I don't even know. I don't even remember your name. Like, and you asking me for a phone. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, and this the one that kills their ego the most. One, I don't be having their numbers saved in my phone. Two, I don't be remembering their names. So they be getting mad. Like I notice a lot of them when I'm with them, they'll text my phone.
But y'all early in the relationship.
Bro, I don't save their numbers because I know I'm not going to talk to them for long.
Okay. You already see the personality. They already show their cards.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a waste of time. I'm just taking up
that's actually a metaphor there. I feel women, back in the days, or at least the quality of women that we were grown to like, were women that were more discreet. Freak in the sheets, lady in the streets.
Yeah, of course.
So it wasn't showing your hand. Nowadays, all their cards, like that girl being messy, showing everything about herself.
Yeah.
Straight up, like in 10 seconds of the conversation, I know your baby daddy situation. I know you had abortions. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
And then she had the nerve to be like, oh, I'm looking for somebody that can take care of me. Someone that's gonna be there for me. Someone that's gonna look out. Blah blah blah. This and that, talking about dudes be about her Gucci. So I'm like, stop lying. I went through all your pictures. You have on Jordan 1s.
I went through. I seen your resume.
Like, you got Jordan 1s.
I seen your highlights. You look like low lights.
Yeah, if you 33 wearing sneakers every day as a woman, like, hold this L, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm a grown man. I don't wear sneakers every day.
And I ain't gonna hold you. In this day and era right now, if you over 30 and you wearing Crocs and you not a nurse, that's an L too. I don't care. You lazy. Yeah. Automatically, I think you're lazy.
L, man. Like,
yeah.
You wear sneakers you wear t-shirts that
you
wipe your
taking the
sneakers
easy
still.
route. Yeah.
Like, you probably still shop at Forever 21 and American Eagle. You probably go to Jimmy Jazz and get the matching sneakers.
You don't even know. American Eagle. The only time you dress up is for the club.
Yeah.
You don't got nowhere else to be.
And then that's fashion over $10 dresses.
Facts.
Talking about you need $500.
Like, we out here going to galas, man. You still going to the club, man. We did that in the 20s. Like,
our party's like $300.
$250. Like,
are you gonna hate for my party? You can't even get in.
I can't even afford it. That's a fact. That's a fact. 3-course meals type of party.
Yeah, filet mignon. Or the salmon.
You going to the club for hot wings, talking about you classy. Looking like Shanae from Martin.
Ghetto bougie.
Yeah. And we're going off on women on this podcast. Yeah, we're going off on women. We're going off on the ratchet women on this podcast. I think we should talk about the quality ones, Which are really, the quality ones are taken.
I mean, I've met some good women lately, but at this age, bro, with all this that's going on, there's a lot that's going on. Like, 9 times out of 10, if a girl's in her 30s, and I'm not saying every girl, 9 times out of 10, if a girl's in her 30s right now, no kids, no man, 9 times, I'm not going to say 9 times out of 10, but there's a high probability that she got herpes, bro.
I'm taking a shot right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. She got herpes and she probably had wild abortions. If you don't understand that now, you're gonna see.
This guy be getting it too wrong. I can't take the real.
Real talk, bro. Real talk, cause
no, don't say that.
Recently, I met another girl,
Oh,
30-something years old. She's from Atlanta.
We need to put you back in a relationship.
Bro.
You can't be on these streets. You tell me too much
Bro.
truth.
That's why I don't be having sex with them. But bro, the street girls is cleaner than them because the street girls is getting tested.
Yeah.
Bro. So she tell me, oh, she was with some dude who was trying to be a doctor, some African guy, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, same line. Oh, you a therapist? I need to talk to somebody. There's a lot going on. I'm like,
Here it comes.
I'm like, yo, how
they
I
showing
the
cards again.
Bro, if you want a therapist, go on ZocDoc. My profile's on there. Make an appointment with me on ZocDoc. Put up your
relationship. Not trying.
If you go on the dating websites, that's for dating. Don't be asking me for no therapy session and you talking about you want a date, but then you end up on the phone for 2-3 hours talking about your problem. And that 2-3 hours, I could have made like $300-$500. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Like, and it's not fair. It's not fair to me. I went to school for this.
I deserve to be paid for this service.
For real.
I came here to talk to you about relationships.
Yeah, man, I'm a professional. Like, stop playing. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, then she's another one.
There goes the free donation.
Yeah.
You got a good heart, man.
Yeah, man. I say blood because they be vomiting on me, bro. I be on the
They just
phone. I be looking at
spilling
the
out
phone,
the
bro.
mess.
I'm like, damn, bro. 1 hour later, 2 hours
Put
later.
the phone to the side doing
Yeah.
your church service.
Yeah, bro. She talking about, oh, I was with this guy. I love him, blah, 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 this and that. Then, you know, one day, blah, blah, he gave me herpes. And I'm like, damn, man, like, that's 0 to 100. She's like, oh, yeah, he gave me both herpes 1 and herpes 2.
I
I'm like,
couldn't
oh.
even imagine being on these phone conversations.
Bro.
You really are good. You good
Bro,
at your job.
bro, it really be happening, bro. I don't know if I'm that good or they just want to let this out, but they're telling me the deepest, darkest things. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, alright. I mean, you're not a client technically. You're not a patient, so we don't got
It is safe to say still meet people in person because even though online seems toxic.
Bro, but I didn't think it was going to be that crazy, bro. Every single one I've met is crazy fools, bro. And I think the worst ones is the ones with multiple children that's expecting you to date them like they're a virgin. Like that's my pet peeve, bro. That's my pet peeve.
So
right
that's
there.
a good question. Now that I think about it, women with kids, do they lose value?
Yes, to be honest. Yes, to be honest.
Damn.
Because
This is the real word.
in Haiti, because we all know we went to Haiti, right? And these guys were schooling me on the game, man. And I soaked it up. I wasn't one of them dudes that like, nah, bro, I got game, bro. I'm from America.
Yeah.
These guys got the animalistic tribal game, bro.
They got third world country. They gonna give you the basic form of human life right here.
I had to soak it up. And my OG and my OG brother, bro, they the OGs for real. Niggas be in the game. So my uncle was like, yo, first thing when we see a woman, we ask them 2 questions.
Oh man, I'm gonna write this down. Hold on.
You have a husband? You have kids? Because if you have a husband, you know to have your gun with you all the time. If you go that way. And I'm like, but you leave her alone. You leave her alone. Unless you got guns. And then and I'm like, yo, I started laughing.
You
I'm
gotta
like,
fight for her at that point.
and then he was like, if she got kids, you know,
It's messy.
1, you're gonna have to fight the nigga if he comes around.
Again.
2, she's gonna expect you to take care of her and the kid if there's no guy in the life.
That's a fact.
And 3, like, a woman with kids, I feel like is a very big dynamic depending on if they have either a female kid or a male kid.
That's true as well.
If it's a male kid, then he's gonna look at you as a father figure very, very quickly.
He's gonna look at you as something if he should copy or not.
Yes,
Yeah.
because his father, 9 times out of 10, is not in his life at all.
Yeah.
So he's gonna look up to you. The girl is gonna love you, but the girl is a slippery slope because with girls always come, with women, there's always that sexual harassment, sexual abuse factor. Like you always gotta keep that in the back
That's
of your
always
head.
gonna be a nerve.
Especially if it's not your kid.
Yeah, it's always nerve.
Example, you and the girl sleeping in the bed.
Yeah.
The kid might wake up in the middle of the night, come in between y'all, come into the bed.
And it feels there's the primal back of the mind.
Women sometimes are careless or stupid or they try to do things or push things onto you. Let's just say, for example, the woman gets up, leaves believe the kid in the bed with you.
Yeah, test you.
And then let's just say the kid goes and tells their dad.
Yeah.
That's a big issue, bro.
Because
the
protective instincts of the father.
The dad could be malicious and just call ACS automatically. You got an investigation on your hands. They don't need no proof, my nigga. They just gonna come. So you gotta always keep that in the back of your head. Like that's real talk. Like you know, if you don't think about that, then
survival instinct.
Yeah, the kid, either girl or boy, but especially boy, might act up. You might pop this dude one time, like yo, stop, bop, like out of instinct, like yo, stop acting up, pow.
And even that's a case in itself.
Exactly. He could go tell his mom, his dad, his grandma, anybody, his teacher.
There's more potential for risk.
Yes. And then there you go with that. The woman, she's gonna act oblivious. She's gonna be like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on.
Because she knows it's your responsibility.
But at the end of the day, she's gonna protect herself first because she wants to keep her kid.
Yeah.
And also, that kid low key is a check.
Yeah.
If we being honest, if it's not child support, it's public assistance.
You don't even gotta say check. They're benefits.
Either public assistance benefits or child support benefits.
Life benefits. Yeah.
So she's always gonna benefit regardless.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just gotta be honest with yourself in those situations, bro. Like, even with your own kid, like, me, I have a daughter, bro. And it's like, I have to be careful because I have a daughter. I'm a single dad, bro. Yeah. Like, when she goes to the bathroom, I gotta either sit outside the female bathroom and wait.
Gotta show her respect.
Hopefully, or if I find a girl that I know or a girl that I'm like, I can trust this person, I'm like, can you take her to the bathroom for me?
Yeah.
You know, in church is easier because you don't got family, got friends,
yeah,
you know, to take her there. Or like now they got the family bathrooms where like, you know, you let her in,
I know what
the door's cracked and you just let them handle their business, and if they need help wiping,
what they call it.
if they need wiping and stuff like that. But it's even more difficult with a girl, bro. So it's like it gets very complicated. Like my daughter, like I wouldn't let my daughter have a sleepover at other people's cribs. I wouldn't let my daughter even spend the night at a male family member's crib even. Yeah. Because you know
all the stories.
Yeah, you never really know who to trust and what to do.
Yeah,
like
that's
you know?
Traumatizing.
Yeah. So it's like
take the risk.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to be in a situation where, you know, I catch a body, bro. Like, you know, because I'll do it too. Like, you know that. So it's like I don't want to be in that situation.
She said you're not from Brooklyn.
Yeah. I don't want to be in that situation, bro. You know, like, bro, I was tired from fighting that last case, bro. So, you know, I don't want to deal with that no more, bro. I don't want to deal with that. So it's like, you know.
I was tired. I want to go back.
Yeah, like when you learn better, you do better. So, you know, I keep all that in mind. So
that's very true.
Back to what I was saying about the value. Like, a woman that hasn't had a kid before, let's just say if you marry her, then it's like y'all starting life together.
Clean.
And a woman that already had a kid, she already went through that, and she might have went through trauma and heartbreak, and it's like you picking up the pieces of that, you're healing her heart, and you dealing with the family
messy,
at the same time. And at the same time, she already has that chill around her heart, like, damn, I gotta prepare myself if this nigga leaves. Or like, I gotta prepare myself if this don't work out, then I have to leave.
Yeah, it's messy no matter what. I'm in the situation myself, so I know there's no way to be clean about it.
Yeah, so you always gotta go in it with the purest of intentions and hope for the best, bro.
But even though there's pressure.
Yeah, because I was a stepfather, bro, and after that situation, like, I barely speak to my son anymore. I mean, that's a kid I raised for a long time.
I had that
for a long time
with my ex.
Yeah, and honestly, if I'm being transparent, it hurt me, bro. It hurt me because
it still hurts because I know I still, even though I wasn't even married to my ex, I still feel for the kid that I was with.
Yeah, like he called me daddy, bro. Yeah. Like I raised him, bro. Like I raised him until I had my own, you know. So
I'm not your name, man. Yeah. Real talk.
So
sure, and I ain't gonna hold you. I think back, you know, that third world country thing. I feel we gotta get closer back to the roots, cause part of me, I'm gonna be blunt here. I feel I owe it to that kid. I owe it to him to keep trying to contact him. Fuck what the mother thinks. I know we don't got a relationship that worked out well. I know she hates me, blah blah blah. I know it's her kid, but I still feel obligated to be some type of figure for him, you know?
Because the kid don't feel betrayed in a sense. He's just like, damn, this guy abandoned me, this guy left me.
But that's the weird thing. Yeah, but he knows it's his mother.
But the woman don't care. That's the thing, though. It goes back to what we were saying before. The man loves more than the woman.
Yeah.
She's like, whatever, nigga.
She out here being vengeful instead of being long term. Because I'm like, and he said it himself. I'm like, he quote unquote. He was like, because we had one last conversation when I moved back to Canarsie. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah, I get what happened between you and my mom. And, we had a falling out. He was like, yeah, I did feel like you messed up. But I never felt like you was malicious to her in any way. I never felt like you was trying to do her dirty or nothing like that. He was like, and since you left, every guy that I've ever seen her bring in or any guy that I've ever met, honestly, you've been the best one.
It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, and in my mind, I'm like, man, I haven't gone hard yet because I'm trying to just make sure my family good before I dive back into that mess.
Man, some girls are dumb. They'll call you broke and then they'll get with a security guard, like stupid stuff like that.
And that was a sense from, in a joking sense, when she moved on, she moved downwards in the sense of the guy's even worse. I'm like, yo, I could have been a player and still been better to you. He's barely there. He works a lot. That's what you want? I could have used that excuse. That's an excuse. Because everybody know when you want something, you make time for it.
Of course, but at the same time, her insecurities won't allow her to tell the truth.
Of course, because it's ego.
Exactly.
Women play a lot more ego than men now.
Of course. It's almost like, what I'm saying is, I could have got straight to the point with that 150. I know where to get straight to the point with that 150 if I wanted to. But it's like, okay. But
I did it out of genuine love.
Yeah, but it's your attitude and your behavior that makes you unattractive. So it don't matter how physically attractive you are. We're not physical at the moment. So your physical attractiveness
has
means
no
nothing.
hold over me.
Yeah, it means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like Stanley said this. He's a rapper. He said, these bitches are a dime a dozen and I'm a rich nigga, so you do the math.
I got enough money to afford a lot of you.
So it's like, I'm not going to stress you. It's like, especially when you've been with women that has money, like, that has property, that has cars, that has these things, and then you find a regular that's like, just trying to get by, but acting like they're the baddest in the world. You like, relax.
Big egos, man.
Yeah, like, relax.
Even women with all the houses and cars don't have that type of ego. There's a toxic ego.
Yeah, and it's like,
there's confident, but then there's toxic confident.
And then on top of that, you as the man could have that kind of confidence because you could back it up, but yeah, you the one that's being chill.
You don't want to be toxic confidence.
Yeah, it's like you're not even talking about the stuff you've done and stuff that you accomplished, which they could never do or haven't done.
Or not even close to.
Yeah, and it's like, why are you behaving like this? Like, chill, like, relax, like, let's just act like regular humans and have regular conversation, but that's
the lack of personality.
Yeah, it's like you a dub. Like you think you a TV character. Like why you doing all of this? I'm on TV for real and I'm chilling. Like
I'm gonna be honest. If I was in the game, I think I'd probably be brutal. I see why you be brutal.
I waste time, bro.
Yeah, cause I see why. I see why.
I be there at the crib looking at her like. My crib look better. Why am I here? Like, I be telling myself that. I'm like, yo, you know what? I gotta go. And they're like, where you going? I'm like, home.
I just wanted to see what it was like on the other side.
I just want to see what I was missing. Obviously not that much.
I'm good.
I can fit your whole apartment in my living room. Let me get up out here. I gotta go.
If you want to talk egos.
This is why I'm not arguing with you. Like, argue with yourself, bro. Like,
I feel that. Cheers to that, man.
Yeah,
Cheers to that.
like,
I felt that.
That's why I don't argue with them. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a lawyer, pay for another case, like for what? Like it makes no sense. Like you just talk, like
experience has kicked in.
Yeah, like why? Like the lawyer retainer is at least $5,000. Like like why?
Why put that money in? It don't even go into you anymore.
No, so it's like why, man?
All I gotta say is because of you now I lost this money.
Yeah, like let's really talk about stunting and. Like we killed it.
Real life.
Yeah, like
it's what I wanted the big bottle, but they were out. We're gonna put it up there and see how much Douce we drink at the end of the year.
Because if you really look at it, like really, some people are highly educated. I would say that to some females are highly educated. They're independent. They're doing their thing. They're successful. But there's some that really.
You know what? I'm a challenge the highly educated and just change it into it's more book smart.
Yeah.
Cause I've seen the Jamaican girl. I thought it was book smart. You know, she could study, she could pass all these tests. But I feel like when it came to being social, she sucked, man.
Well, 9 times out of 10, when you sacrifice for one thing, you usually start to lose at something else. So you know, like
you might be right.
It's a rarity that
balance.
you excel in all places. Like me, for example, right? Like a girl asked me, like, "Oh, were you always in shape?" I said, "Nah. Like sometimes I got a gut, sometimes I got a six pack."
Sacrifice that time for something else.
Yeah, but at the same time, at 35, most guys at my age is not in this shape. And I don't even feel like I'm in the best shape.
Yeah,
but I see other guys around my age and they're like, whoa, like what happened to you, bro? Yeah. So it's like, that's a sacrifice that I made.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to be with you and I'm in shape, I expect you to be in shape too, because we're together.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that.
If I have a high level of education, like let's just say, like, I have a master's degree, right? Yeah. That's just a fact. If you have a high school diploma, we're not going to be evenly yoked. And you always going to have insecurities. And I've been in relationships where people have insecurities and they'll drown you in their own insecurities and place it on you. Like, oh, you don't think I'm good enough. You don't think I'm good enough. You don't think I'm good enough. You're going to have to hear that every day. I don't want to hear that every day.
Because we all battle ourselves, but when you're in a relationship, you're battling yourself and
a person.
And yeah, you're kind of projecting it on that person sometimes.
Exactly. And you don't want to come home to that every day. Like, that's a lot on top of that.
You want somebody who got a good head straight.
Exactly.
You know?
And at the end of the day, like, I have a strong faith. You know, I'm not going to say I'm the perfect Christian. I'm not going to say I follow every single rule. I'm not going to say, like, you know, but at the same time, I believe in God and I have a moral character and certain things I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not going to do certain things in front of kids. I'm not going to do certain things in certain places. I'm not going to violate certain people and do
like
certain things.
Moral character.
Yeah.
Politically correct.
Yeah. So if I see a girl, like, talking like a nigga, like, I'm like, well, why am I going to be with you? Like,
toxic.
You a woman, be feminine, like be feminine.
And some women take what is feminine.
Yeah, like I like a feminine woman. Like I like a soft woman, one that's gonna kiss me, hug me, climb up and sit in my lap, put their arms around my neck. Like I need that, bro. You a woman. I come home, I want that. Like, you know, you a woman. Like be that for me. Be my peace.
I don't have the post, but it was a good post because it said like the levels of how a woman goes. You know, it went from like maiden to I can't recall. I think we go into like wife, and then it became mother in a sense of, and mother was like the highest title because of, you know.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that post. The reason why I liked it because of the maiden part. And some people think maiden is like servant, but what I thought of it as a caretaker, somebody who cares for something and takes care of it. Even when you're people out the house, she cares for the house. And with hit mother is like you care for the child, and it's like I want a woman who knows how to care. It ain't necessarily, you know, I need you to be soft, but I need to know you know how to care.
Yeah.
And I feel like if women don't know how to care, then you being I wouldn't even say you're being a nigga. You're actually better the street word. You are being a nigga. Because you know what? We fathers.
Yeah.
Father is different than being a nigga.
Of course.
You got care. You know how to care.
Of course. You have to. And
that's the level that we need more of even the music needs to preach it more about. I need a woman who's a caretaker.
Yeah.
I don't need you to be my mom, but I need to know that you are a mom in mine.
Yeah, and have feminine principles that I can see.
Which is like the highest glory for a woman in the sense of, it's not being a business owner. Even for a man, it's not being a business owner. But when you hear even what they say in religion, father.
Yeah, to have a family.
Yeah.
Continue your bloodline and generation.
Because once you think father, once you think mother, you're thinking life, pro-life.
Of course. And the family is going to be the business because you're conducting business together. True. That's why you file taxes together.
But I had an argument. I was like, man, I don't even argue with my sister. I'm managing 4 personalities. Why am I arguing with you? Like, I got you managing 1 personality. I'm managing 4. Like, I'm in charge of 4 lives. Like, that's how I look at it. And you know what? If I got to be big term, I feel more in charge of more life. My friend's life, I want to make sure they good.
Yeah.
I'm not just thinking about self.
But the added responsibilities does help develop you as a man, and I think the pressure helps you as well. Like honestly, I don't think I would go and get my master's or complete my master's if I wasn't put in a situation that I was placed in. To be honest, because I was the whole entire time, especially that last year, which was in the middle of COVID, I felt like it was do or die. I felt the pressure. I was like, yo, if I flunk out, you know, my loans. This the last year of the loans, so if I flunk out, I won't be able to afford this. Because four of them is what, like 10,000 a semester. My pay gonna be the same. I'm gonna be effed up, and you know.
You had to do it.
Yeah, I had no choice. My back was against the ropes, literally. And you know, by graduating, my reward was getting a $15,000 increase,
which makes you feel more financially secure.
A week after finals.
Wow.
So it's like, you know, but I needed that in order to provide for my daughter, because overnight, just like you snapped, I was a single father. I had
new life story right there.
I had no choice. Shout out to Budolf, watching all the way from Haiti. My cousin from Haiti is in the check-in, so shout out to you, man. And speaking of Haiti, like I could say that's the difference between the women. Like when they are expecting you to be the provider and to give the money and to, you know, provide, but they do provide that caretaker. Like, you know, they will clean the house, they will cook for you, they will bathe you, like they'll do everything.
You know, we're gonna scratch out the words of submissive and all of that. It's just being a caretaker at this point.
They don't mind being submissive because in a way you're now financially taking care of them.
But you know, that's a touchy subject. I don't want to get into the argument because I'm gonna probably show this to people. But I'm not gonna say submissive because I already deal with that with my own wife. But I say caretaker now, just out of this conversation alone, I'm probably going to use it way more. Caretaker is better because I'm looking at it as, you know, there's a time and place to be submissive. A guy could be submissive. We be submissive sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
Even bending the knee is a submissive thing to do.
Yeah.
You don't bend the knee in power.
Bending the knee means that you surrender. You give
exactly. Up. Like in the sense of when you bend the knee to marry her, hey, I bend the knee to you.
But you bending the knee to get up higher. Because after you bend the knee and she said yes, you get up and you...
Because at the end of the day, we help each other climb.
And in a sense, marriage did used to elevate you to the next level, though.
It is the next level.
As a man and a woman.
Yeah. You become husband and wife. That's a new title.
And then when the kid comes, it becomes family.
And once you hit father and mother, you already know. You at the top.
And then grandfather, grandmother, that's OG status. She like, look at what I've done.
You super manager at this point.
Then you become the elder.
And the longer you live, the bigger your title become. Great-grandfather, and I ain't gonna hold you, the ones I met kind of like got this very chill personality.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Because they're the elders.
They kind of could predict the game at this point.
Yeah, because they coach now.
Yeah.
That's why most coaches would be old dudes, old heads.
They already know, they already seen it before, you know?
Like, I seen this play before, run this play instead.
Yeah, I don't want you to fall into the same trap. You know what? And they can tell you straight up, like, oh, you being hard-headed. Yeah. You're going to learn and you're going to come back to me.
You want to win the championship? Listen to me.
That's how it'll be.
Yeah.
But I think women, man, they gotta play their role more. Guys, we gotta be a little. I don't know. Some guys, I feel like we gotta stop simping. Yeah. We kind of do gotta bring it back to some barbaric type of mindset. Not being, you know, Romans just clapping girls like hoes.
Haiti is real barbaric. Like when I was to my uncle, he was like, "Yo, if they say that they on their P-dot, check. If they act up, slap them." And I was like, "Yo, you can't do that."
It's the balance. It's the
balance. He was like, "Yeah, but here we can." I was like, "Yo, man, you bugging, bro."
You gotta find that balance. I feel like we might be being a little too nice to them. Gotta start being a little strict. Like, I need you to dress like a lady.
Yeah.
Oh, you trying to margin? You know what they be like? Oh, you trying to make me this feminine? Oh no, I'm trying to see you classier though.
But I think Western principles is what ruins it. You know, that Western type, because you know on the East is very different.
As this guy was screaming on Labor Day, Western principles is gay though.
Yeah.
The Western principles are not trying to see a woman and a man together.
But Western principles is also what's ruining families in the first place.
They're not pro-life.
Nah, they not even.
Well, you know what? Let me say this: their women are pro-life, but the black Western, the black men, black women, Western style, they are not pro-life.
Why you say that?
Because the women are just trying to get money and the men are just trying to get poom, but nobody trying to be father and mother. Western white men or Western, we'll just talk about America here in terms of other races still have family-oriented goals. Even if the white woman getting cheated on with 13 other women, she's still gonna stay in that marriage.
But some white men, even if they getting cheated, they be like, oh, we still stick together too.
Because they pro-family.
That and like the saying goes, it's cheaper to keep her. Yeah.
But in the African American style, they got this ego complex with, man, fuck this hoe.
But it was promoted for black people not to be together because then the incentive is welfare. They can't have a man in their home.
And that's why welfare has been around to gas these women up to be like, it's okay not to have a man in the home.
Because a bunch of bastard women that didn't have a man in the home gave birth to bastard sons, raised them
and
to
the
be
cycle just continues.
Yeah,
and
like,
it ends up no families.
Yeah.
Just street dogs that all, and guess what we do? We all end up not business owners.
Yeah. But even if you go to the projects and you hang around those type of people, like I've done, like I'll be honest, I've done it. Like I used to hang around the projects a lot as a kid. That's been my thing.
I grew up around this.
Yeah, I used to like ratchet girls, you know that. So
I still got love for them.
yeah, so like, we learned a lot from them, you know. So it's like we learned a lot. Like we learned the do's and the don'ts, and we seen the difference in women too. So it's like,
yeah,
it is what it is at this point. So, closing thoughts.
Pro-life is the way to go, man. We gotta be pro-life. We gotta be pro-family. The highest title, I'm gonna say it, the highest title for a man and woman is father and mother. I don't care what the fuck you say. Ain't nothing nobody can tell me the highest title is father or mother. You can gas yourself for 100 years and be like, I own this company. But you ain't shit unless you got family. You ain't shit unless you got a legacy of your child who holds your legacy in a sense. Be like, yo, I'm a business owner, but I could pass it down to my kid. And that's bigger legacy.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
Nobody could tell me nothing. So y'all could gas your hells with all the fanciest nails and the fanciest jeans. And I was, you know, I had the swagger. If you ain't have family, you ain't nobody, man. That's what I'm saying live.
Facts. My closing thought would be, just be honest with yourself, you know, like, this is a world where we're all living for survival, and it is an economical hardship, but you shouldn't rely on other people in order to provide you with luxuries that you are unable to provide.
Feast off of other people.
Yeah, you should not depend on other people to provide you luxuries that you can't afford yourself, or that you wasn't afforded as a child, but you expecting someone else to give it to you because you think that that individual has it, and now because you're associated with them, it's owed on to you as well.
Because you got sex for them, they're just owed on to you.
Yeah, and stop depending entirely on your looks, because the looks don't really matter, especially to someone that's been there, done that.
Amen to that.
So it's not like that. Like, a lot of y'all gotta work on your personalities,
Amen to
conversations,
that.
you know,
Amen to
self-respect. When you talk, especially as a woman, when you talk with vulgar language like a man, like how we talk as men,
preach.
It's not really attractive, and it's not something you would want around your child. Like, perfect example is the girl that I was dealing with for like almost a whole year. She didn't meet my kid until the gala, which was a public event.
Because of her personality.
And because she cursed like crazy and talked like a madman. Like, why would I want you around my daughter? And my daughter gonna be subjugated to that? Like, that's a dumb.
I don't know how to see that type of quality of woman. That'd be something that ain't
exactly. So you become a woman of the night, and you only subjugated to certain hours.
This shit sound like a movie. Become a woman of the night.
Yeah,
sound like that.
Yeah, subjugated to certain hours, and, you know, and that becomes your role in this. So, you know, if you know better, you do better. Have self-respect and have respect for others. If you give your respect first, the respect will be ever flowing.
Yeah, I gotta slow that down.
Yeah, slow it down.
That's the master degree talking.
Yeah, man. So that's what I have for y'all, man. About to get up out of here. Yeah. Thank you for joining us on the 24th episode of the 9th season of The Real Word.
This was Kobe status.
Yeah.
This is legendary.
Legendary for real.
There was many many shots this episode.
Sponsored by Deuce.
There was many shots, yo. One more
Sponsored
shot.
by Deuce.
One more shot for the road, man. Shit. Many shots tonight. Damn, felt like Kobe.
Yeah. So thank you all for watching. Quick prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, bless and continue to bless this platform. Bless and continue to bless my brother and his family and my family as well. Help us continue to do your work. Guide us and protect us. Bless this ministry that we're continuing to do as we provide information and love to the people. We ask for all this not because we better, but we asking this humbly in the name of your Son as we speak to you, our Heavenly Father. Amen.
Most praises to the Most High. Let's get it.
All right.
Yeah.
God bless and good night.
It's the real world. It's the real world. It's the real world.